Hey everybody, so tonight will be pretty short and sweet. Jon David had a pretty smooth night last night after they went up on the sedation. Specifically the Precedex, which is the drug that he really likes the most. And then today had a pretty decent day, had his chest tube for drainage taken out, and then started back on feeds, and he ran them all the way up until about 2 hours ago. And then he also passed another ERT, so he has now passed 5. And so that's a good thing. They're planning on extubation tomorrow. They were going to do it today, but because of his withdrawal episode yesterday, he kind of eroded his base excess and his pH had gotten lower. And so they wanted to give him time to kind of rebound. And throughout the day, he has as we've gotten his gases. So that's all good news. And then basically he is set up and optimized for extubation tomorrow. And then he also is going to be they're going to go looking at the wound vac and see if it looks good, then they might possibly take it off tomorrow. So those are 2 machines, hopefully, that will be gone. And then basically the only machines that he'll have left are his IV drips. On top of that, he has 2 injuries on his forearms from, they call them perfusion injuries. And the wound specialist came by today and looked at them, and they are progressing well, and they're progressing how they would expect them to progress and are healing. So we are excited about that as well. Other than that, that was pretty much today. It was just, again, primarily optimizing for tomorrow because he had kind of had a setback yesterday. He still is having some withdrawals, but not as intense as yesterday. And so if y'all would continue praying that he'll handle the withdrawals well, because that is going to be a long, slow road. Pray that the extubation will go well, and then pray for all the kiddos and families who are battling CHD. And then also Hunter today had fun with Mallory. And then I also had a visit from a friend who's also a heart dad who came and spent quite a few hours with me and just checked in, and that was pretty awesome. Just having some companionship and having somebody come by who has been up here and gets it. And that's pretty much been our day. I got to hold Jon David again, which pretty much any chance I get to, I'm going to. And so that's pretty much it. Hope y'all continue choosing Hope daily. Y'all have a good night. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. And Jon David, tell everybody bye-bye.